So one of the things I'm very interested in is rhythm and polyrhythms and types of rhythms that people can't do very easily, but machines can do very easily because machines can deal with numbers like 7 and 13 and counts like that with the same ease as they can do with 4s and 2s and 3s. So one of the things I like playing with is, integers, numbers that repeat at different rates, and we have different phases and polyrhythms, like that. So let me just bring up some sound. So what we have here is a drum loop, just a live drummer that's been recorded, some arbitrary time. I have this running through a 2-channel delay. Right now we're hearing the dry signal. So if I turn up delayed copies of it, you hear it. In the left and right speakers, you can hear different amounts of delays. Okay. So right away it makes an ordinary drum beat sound something a two jazz drummers might do with some careful planning. Okay. So now what I've just done is looped what you just heard for the past maybe second or so. I've made 2 loops. You can hear that repeating. Now if I have one of these loops, if I extend it to 1.5 bars, and the other loop I keep at 1 bar, we have a simple 3/2 pattern here. You're going to hear this best in the center of the room, so I apologize if you're on one side or the other. And I could make another channel, 4 bars over 1.5. So we hear a somewhat complicated rhythmic pattern. Okay, so that's fine, right? Let's add some more complexity to this. Let's take our pattern, every time we play 4 bars, then we reverse it. Play it backwards for 4 bars. So we can do this easily. Patching a clock output. You can hear it go backwards after 2 bars. Sorry, 4 bars. Okay, I brought it back down to a simpler beat. 1 bar each, forward, backwards on one side. Okay, so that's fun. So now we can take this same clock, maybe let's play another drum pattern. One that we synthesize rather than a sample. I have that already set up. I'll bring this up in the mix. very complicated pattern going on, but everything's still related to just integer amounts. Okay. Another thing we can do with loops is we can layer them on top of each other. So I can show you that by adding some feedback. So hear this buzzing drone sound. What I'm bringing up now is another delay, also a multiple of the original 1 bar clock we have, but multiplied many times so that it's in the audio range. And when you delay a signal that fast, you get a resonant delay, known as car plus strong, also from a paper that the car plus strong team developed. And it sounds like a bowed instrument. Again, this is just this one drum loop sample that we're hearing. It's the audio source, it's the only thing. some examples of taking one rhythmic pattern and layering it over itself at different rates, and some of the complexity you can get in that. So, thank you. Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential in this in rhythm in music. We sometimes there's a gap between a real steady beat and then just sort of chaotic noise. And a lot of I think where as musicians we have a lot of room of creativity is the in-between the ultra predictable and the completely uncontrollable. And by using, well, for me I use math and just numbers, like especially odd numbers, and repeating them over each other and seeing how they layer and line up. And I'm not the first person to play with this, certainly, but yeah, I just want to make hardware that helps people do these kind of things easier because I like this kind of music. So yeah, thank you.